Hi there. This is a tutorial on Google Calendar, and what you're going to do is first go to Google, and at the top of the screen there will be a sign in. It'll take you to the screen, and type in the calendar that the account that I gave you either today, yesterday, or the last year, the account that I gave you. I'm going to use a new one. I'm going to use Dawn's just because I have hers and I need to show you what yours is going to look like from there. So and when you first log in, so this is a tutorial on Google Calendar. I am going to sort of walk you through what you need to know, the very basic things that you need to know, and I can give you some links to, if you're interested in using this more, on how to really use it to its full advantage and its full potential. There's a lot that you can do with Google Calendar. One of the things that I want you to notice is the login. This will be your first initial last name and then Candor CS. Be careful, the cs.org. I know it's similar to our other email address. This is a Google account. You should have a password that I gave you, or contact me, find out what your password is. I'll let you know via email what that is if you don't already have it, or I'll reset it for you. So I'm going to sign in, and once I do that, it'll take me to this page. And once I'm signed into Google, I can go up here to these little boxes and go to Calendar. And once you click on Calendar, you will see what looks like a traditional calendar come up with, you should already have a number of calendars already shared with you, and it'll look it looks a little messy, but that's because these are the calendars for the computer labs. And if you look over here on the left hand side, this shows you what the calendars are, and this, where it says Earth Science, your name should be here, and this is your personal calendar. So if I click off of these, it will just show me the ones that this will just show me my personal calendar, and I can go in here and add events. If I know that I'm going to be having a test on Friday, I could go in here and type tests on weather if I want, and then I can create that event, and that event will come up, and I'll know that I'm going to be giving a test on weather on Friday. You could share these calendars potentially with students so they could find out what is on the schedule for them, so they know what homework's due and tests and things like that. So that's one of the uses of this program. The other use that we're going to use it for is for the signing out of computer labs. And if I click on these other calendars, sometimes this little caret has just these looking like this. So you just go over here and you click down, and you'll be able to see the computer labs come up. If you don't like these colors, if the colors bother you, you just go over here, click on this, and I can just change the color to be a more pleasant, something that's a little bit more interesting, a little bit more contrasty to me, so that I can see it. This is just a way to personalize it. You can keep your events on here. They'll always be there, unless you want to not see them. If you just want to see what's in the computer lab, over, and I can click on that. It's back. If you go up to the top here, you'll see day, week, month, 4 days. If I go to today, and I can either do it this way, click on the day and it'll bring me to today, or I can click on the Tuesday right here and it'll take me to today's schedule. The reason these have different colors is because it's now a little after, it's almost 2:20, and here is where we are. So the color changes when it's in the past, and so here we are now. To switch through the week, you can flip through like that, and it'll show you. I'm just scrolling up and down. Can click and drag and look through the whole day. In order to sign out a computer lab, as I had said, as I talked about before, I'm going to go back just to a day that's already passed, just so that I don't mess up anybody's assignments in terms of computer labs. But I can click on here, and it says book an appointment. So all I did was click on one of the class periods or class rooms, 2 to 11, and I can click on that, and then I can look, and it takes me back to today. And so if, let's say tomorrow I need Computer Lab 112 for periods 1, I click on that. It puts this, your name would be here. This is just a dummy Earth Science account, but your name would be there. I have it. I can put a description, and then I can hit save if there's something that you want to add in there. I can go back to Google Calendar, stay here, and you can see now that your room is reserved. The room is reserved for you. If somebody else goes into this calendar, they won't be able to see. There will be a blank spot there for Wednesday. So that means it's signed out. I can go here and click 4th period. I can click any number of days that I want. I can stay here, and then I can go through by the week. If you look up here, there's little carrots. I can go over here by the week and sign out the Computer Lab for as many weeks in advance as I need it. If I need to go back to the regular calendar, all I do is go up here to click on calendar, and it'll take me back to my calendar, and I'll show you what you'll see. You'll see a little bit more if I get rid of these other Computer Labs. I'll see, and I should change this color just so that it's a little bit easier to see. You'll see this is my appointment, so if I look on Wednesday, I can see I have it signed out. It still shows it on the calendar, but since I have this signed out, it comes up with me being in that spot for 10 a.m. and nobody else would be able to reserve it. You will be able to see with this, you can also see this appointment here. So if you're curious as to who has the Computer Lab signed out for a particular day on a particular period, you can go to that day and that period and see who has it signed out, and maybe you can negotiate with them and say, oh, can you use it tomorrow, or are you really going to need it the whole period, those sorts of things. So that will show you what Computer Lab is available and when it's not. If for some reason you need to cancel that appointment, you click on your green appointment and you hit cancel appointment. Delete it. You don't have to notify anybody else. You want to delete it, and then it goes away. This will still be there, but if you go back to the booking appointment slots, you'll see that booking is now back on track, or it's back on the schedule, so it's available for somebody else. So if you don't need the Computer Lab, you need to go in and cancel the appointment, and then it will reappear back on this schedule so people will know that it's available. That's just a short tutorial on how to use Google Calendar. I can send you some links, or if you have direct questions, feel free to email me. I'm happy to help you with any of the other functions of this. But just to do the Computer Labs, that's really all you need to know in terms of scheduling the Computer Labs, being able to view the calendars, and see what's available when. All right, good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.